Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Mama Pacifik. In my last video I promised to take you along to the Czech Republic. So, let's go. After we have spent a beautiful spring day in the Legoland, we left Ulm the next morning and headed east. We passed the town of Regensburg before crossing the border into the Czech Republic. Near the city of Pilsen, we met up with our good friends from Finland. On one of the days, we went on a hike to the Svatosské Rock formation, which I most likely do not pronounce properly. Here, the Ore River forced his way through the granite massif, forming a deep canyon. The romantic valley is only accessible on foot, by bicycle or canoe. We made our way through the lush green valley, admiring the bizarre rock formation with its many pillars and pinnacles. The swing bridge across the Ore River was unfortunately closed, so we walked back on the same side of the river. From the Czech Republic. I'm staying in a little cottage at a lake. Yeah, it's very peaceful. It reminds me a lot of Finland. If you know me, you must have heard that I'm a really, really big fan of Finland, that it feels like part of my heart actually belongs there. So this feels very right to start May. A month which I really like. I'm just sitting here. It's very quiet. And that's beautiful. We have been doing some barbecue and are about to also grill some marshmallows, which is nice. During the day we were on a hike to some rock formations, and that was also really cool. It's quite a warm day actually, and I'm very glad we could do that. So I let you enjoy the view a bit. I'll catch you later. The weather was pretty moody. It went from very sunny to rainy and back. This didn't stop us from heading to the Air Park Zruc, located 10 kilometers outside of Pilsen. open-air aviation museum, founded in 1993, you can admire a wide selection of old planes, helicopters, tanks, military carriers and replicas. After our visit, we continued to the city center, where we got to witness the Liberation Festival, which was massive. We were completely unaware of this happening. Pilsen celebrated the 80th anniversary of the liberation by the American and Belgian army during World War II. Czech President Pavel, as well as the Belgian King Philip, held speeches, which we didn't follow live, but their words resonated with me. President Pavel said, "World War II should be remembered not only as a historical fact, but also as a reason to reflect that peace and freedom are not automatic and need to be cherished." King Philip added that these soldiers paved the way for a free Europe, a Europe of peace, democracy, and human rights. Walking through the unique Freedom Festival, memories came up from my visit to the Normandy during D-Day celebrations in June 2016, when I researched for my book Embroidered Memories, featuring my grandmother's youth years, which she spent in France during World War II. Already then, I was deeply touched by history. I cried many tears for the unimaginable toll that brutal war has taken. I will never forget the story a veteran told me back then. He said, "When you hear a human scream in agony, dying, you do not care whether it is a friend or an enemy. Those screams stay with you forever, which shows you that we are all humans. We are all one." Whilst looking out into the world today, I would lie if I'd say that fear never creeps up in me. Whilst I cannot offer a solution to end wars here, probably we can try and find peace in our own life, treat the ones close to us with respect, kindness, and dignity. Probably that is a small start. With those impressions and heavy thoughts, I bid you farewell for this time. Until next week.